Good afternoon everybody, welcome back to Project Camper. Right, first things first, I thought I'd just sort of give you a bit of a tour around the van. Now, I know it's a short wheelbase semi-high top transit and it won't take very long, but I just thought I'd go through the van and give you the reasons behind what I've done. So mainly, building this van was all about a budget camper van build of £1,500, £1,500, not including the van. So I wanted to build something cheap and cheerful where I could go away on my own or with someone, you know, a mate, you know, in a tent or whatever. We can bumble along and have a good laugh. So I've made this as cheap as chips, and as I said in the first videos, most of it is just like reclaimed. I will say one thing, I'm really sorry about the footage. There's some wavy lines going along. I've done something to my camera, and as I've said before, I am no photographer or whatever, and I have no idea what I've done. So it's a Canon EOS M3. If you know how to stop these wibbly lines, because it never used to do it, I'll be greatly appreciated. Just leave a comment and tell me how to fix it, because it's so annoying, and I know it's something that I've done, so it's not the camera. Anyway, so as I said, this is all about a budget build, a budget camper. So most of this stuff is like the roof, it's all pallet wood and just stained using child's black paint, you know, watered down and then just lacquered with yacht varnish. So most of the stuff I bought from here is from eBay, and I have put links and stuff like that. And if you want to know, you know, where I got stuff from, I'm not the greatest YouTuber. I ain't. I've got 58 subscribers now, so I'm really happy. That's a Marco Simoncelli number for me. So anyway, I thought I'd give you a shout out, and I'll tell you where I've got stuff from and, you know, why I've done stuff. Right, so obviously knives. Now, people might think that, you know, that having knives right behind my head while driving is a bit like dangerous, and they've never come off. So, and they are quite strong, so I'm happy, and until I get stabbed in the head, then I'm going to just leave them there. So yeah, the knives, they were about £5 from B&M, so yeah, well handy to have. So and then you lower it down, I've got my sink, got my tap, that came from eBay as well. Most of the stuff I've got is from eBay. So anyway, yeah, sink, and just pull the plug out and hunky dory. So that was it's a little pump that's connected with two little tanks, as I've probably shown before, underneath there. That brings us down to my heater, which is absolutely fantastic. Now I've put the controller, I moved it today actually, and I don't know if you can see, put it here. So, I don't know how to turn this light up. I think you can, if you turn the aperture up or something like that. I don't know. It's not making much difference. I'm really sorry about this. I really need to go to like a photography school or something. So yeah, so I've put my controller there, which is quite handy. I've got to reset the time and everything, and then so yeah, I've got the remote control for the lights. That's pretty handy. And this is the kitchen unit. Now I've got given this from a friend, and as I said in the previous video, so it's really handy. It's 3 burners. Where are we? 3 burners, and a little kettle and a little grill underneath. In there I've got myself one of those little see if I can see. One of those little £33 fridges off of eBay. Good enough. In all fairness, I only want to put a couple of beers in there. I'm not really that fussed about milk, because you can actually buy Kenko coffee 3-in-1, so you don't need any milk. So yeah, so that's a few little shelves here, mainly for odds and sods for the weekend away really. Mother and Tiny soup, cup, Reese's, ketchup, a bowl for cereal, just in case I do want some cereal. Most campsites, well, shops easily sell milk, so you don't have to take a lot of stuff, do you really? And then I've got a shelf which is just going to put some stuff on, just like when you set up really. You can just put like some jumpers, what in there, just clothes to grab when you get up or whatever. And then that comes to the bed, which is quite big, and it's lengthwise, because obviously being a short wheelbase transit, you know, if you have it really long, then you're not going to, well, you're going to have no room really, are you? So now I put my little lights up, which are quite handy. Them little lights there, and then I've got my other little lights there, which is quite nice. And got to put my other little sign up. I'm just going to go there, and then coming this side, got a little control panel. This one is for the lights, which is on. Strangely, the cycling stop. Oh, it does that then. Anyway, there we go, back to this wobbly line stuff. So anyway, voltage, and then a double USB socket. I don't know if that's focusing because I haven't put manual focus. Yeah. So anyway, that's for that. And this is my double bed. Now, when I got the kitchen, I had like a little sink unit, and that folded over the top of here. So what I've done, just temporary seat, is for a little table. Now what I'm going to do is put one of those little latch bolts in there, and then another hole there, so you can just pull the little latch out, and then it will just flip down, and that'll be a table. So I need to hold that up really. But I've also got myself a chest of drawers. Yeah, that's going to fall down. So in the bottom, I've just got some stuff that, you know, just doing the van up with. At the moment I'm painting it, so I've got my little sanding down discs, and being a transit, the heat event always gets pushed through. So I've had to put these little catches on the bottom. I don't know if you can see them. They're right here. I don't know if that's going to come out. Oh. No, the light's not very good. So yeah, so this is just towels and stuff, bedding, toilet roll, and then that was a free Mac, which is a relentless Mac. It's a big poncho type thing. And then obviously, well, it's just rubbish in there, but that'll be for socks and pants and stuff like that. And I'm going to put another set of those little catches, roller rocker catches, what do you call them? Because obviously when you drive down the road, before I did that, it put my foot on the brake, straight out. It's like, ah no! Anyway, so yeah, I mean, this is, as I said like before, this is like just a cheap as chips, £1,500, and it hasn't cost anywhere near that. It really hasn't. So I love it. I really do. Now, yeah, you can do stuff cheaper. You don't have to have the diesel heater. You know, you can do what the hell you like with a camper van, and just make it your own. I just wanted to do something a little bit different, and you know, and see how much and what you can do with 1,500 quid. Now, if you wanted to, you could build it for a lot less, as I said before. But I am going to paint the outside of the van NATO green. I did a little test patch the other day. I'll put a picture in, and yeah, hopefully it's going to look really smart. One of my mates already wants to buy it off me. In fact, a couple of mates want to buy it off me already because I think it looks, you know, it's going to look the nuts, and whenever I do something, I do it properly. So yeah, it's got its own. It's got another battery in the back there. I've put the diesel heater fuel tank underneath, and surprisingly it doesn't smell. So yeah, this say is a budget build. Just a quick little tour of like the van, and just to give you some ideas really. Now, if you want to save money, you don't have to buy this pretty brick stuff, but I wanted, like in a house you have like a feature wall, don't you? And yeah, you can cover it with this grey cloth, and you know, it'll look really nice and everything. And then you can put some little magazine racks up here, and it sort of breaks it up. But I really wanted to see and push the boundaries of what you can do. Now, most people have a window there, but you know, you got windows right there, and a door right behind me, so you can open it up. So I didn't see the point. And in all fairness, you know, this is a kitchen just to make a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, or boil some pasta, you know, some soup. You're not going to be cooking a 3-course meal in a transit. You know, you can just go to the pub, can't you, and just get a pub meal. So I just saw that as the whole thing there was given to me for free, and I've put new gas pipe in it, and I've tightened up this because that was a bit loose, the grill for the toast. So it's cheap as chips really, and yeah, I think it's really good. So it's pretty amazing what you can do. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands on like a camper van, and you know, because you're always going to find faults with it. You can go and buy a 30 grand camper van and you're going to find, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. Or you know, you make one, you make it your own, and you're never going to complete it. You know, you have to just live with stuff. As I say, it's just great fun. It's just great fun to do. You know, it's getting dark outside now, and you know, the winter's here, so you can't really do much. A friend of mine's going to let me use his workshop so I can paint the outside, so I'm really helpful. I'm really grateful to him. I won't tell you his name because I love him too much to respect his peace. So yeah, if you think this is a good idea and you want to do the same, then just look at my previous videos. So yeah, little tour. Here it is. 1,500 quid less Ford Transit budget camper build. So if you like what I do, you can click subscribe and give us a like. Not many people give me the thumbs up. Yeah, it'd be nice if you did. It's all helped for the analytics, I think. Just looking through the YouTubers, you know, like, and the analytics, you know, like people say, oh, it helps and all that sort of thing. So yeah, I'd like to grow my channel. I'd like to get better. I'd like to do other videos. So this is just a video, you know, a group of videos to show you how to, or how, not how to, but how I am building just a transit van. So I want to go on to back onto another Sprinter, which I did, and I want to build another one. So you know, hopefully in the summer I'll have one of them. And I need to get my big lorry done as well, but that's just an ongoing project. So anyway, it's Sunday. I'm going to go and cook a roast now, and I'm going to catch up and see everyone later. Thanks for watching, and I really do appreciate your support. Thank you. Bye.